Alrighty. Who all is in here so far? I know it's kind of off the cuff. It's not a Friday night. It's a Tuesday night? Monday night. It's a Monday night. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Brian. Who else is in here? Leslie, Brian, probably Darian, Jeff. Let's see. Scottish Mob. Hello, hello. How are you doing today, Scott? Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Scott. How are you doing today? This is the first time I have seen your name in here, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Jeff. How are you doing today? And Darius should be on here shortly. I just wanted to get on here because it's been a crazy, crazy day. I needed something. I needed to talk to somebody. Oh, goodness. And y'all don't see what's going on behind the scenes. You only see, the one video a week or whatever, but man, there's so much going on, so much prepping, so much filming, so much everything. Y'all don't even know. It's freaking crazy. My 49th birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Scott. Happy birthday. So 20 years old with 29 years experience. So Scott, let me ask you this. What drew you to the channel? How did you find the channel? Because there are a lot of different people say a lot of different reasons. So I'm actually kind of genuinely curious here. There's Derry. And Derry actually got her the bass player mug today, the black and the gold, which is really, really cool. Really cool. I need to get one like soon. I really need to get one. Also, guys and girls, if you're on Discord, you saw this announcement. Aurora reactions. Nice. I know we've only done a couple of Aurora, and we're actually taking a break for reactions for the time being, because if you haven't noticed, I have been putting out more military type videos because I am leaving for the military at the end of April, so that's where the channel's kind of transitioning to. But she is a great artist, great music, and I was actually watching a show the other day, and I didn't notice, and I didn't know it was her, beforehand when I watched the same episode, but then I was watching it the other day, and she was singing "Through the Eyes of a Child," and I'm like, oh, I know that one. Oh, we reacted to that one, and it was cool. But yeah, if you saw on either Discord or on the community post, we have the option for memberships on the channel now, which is really, really cool. And you get custom emojis. Come on. It'll send. Come on. It's going really, really slow. There we go. You can get custom emojis such as those ones, which is the United States Air Force logo, the Army logo, and then a picture of Dad and I, 2 pictures of Dad and I, which is kind of funny. You also get, I will be doing a live stream to Patreon, or not to patrons, to members only. I'll be doing members only live streams What do I have it set as? The first Tuesday of every month. I believe it's the first Tuesday of every month that I have it set when you become a member. And I also am able to do members only comments, which is really cool. And by your name, you also get a little loyalty badge for however long you've been with the channel. And there are set different loyalty badges for a month, 2 months, or no, I'm sorry, new member, month, 2 months, 6, 12, and 24. So, and then after the 24, it just caps at the 24 month. And in between, so like let's say you're at 8 months. Okay, there's not a badge for 8 months, so you're gonna stick with the 6 month until you hit a year, you know. But yeah, that's super cool, super exciting. I think it's cool. Gives us another little opportunity here to connect, to grow the community a little bit more. And it definitely helps me out as well with either camera equipment, traveling, to make videos for you guys, for the programs that I use to get videos out to you guys. So definitely give that a look at, see if that's something you'll be interested in. Just saying hi to support the stream. USAF for the win. Absolutely. Aim high. Fly, fight, win. But yeah, so if that interests you, actually the link is in your description. It'll say channel membership link, and yeah, hold on. My phone is blowing up. Link in your description. Let's see. Here we go. All right. And there we go. All right. Yep, there's the link. Once it comes up, there you go. Yeah, there's the link if you want to check that out. Yeah, and it's not something that kind of competes with like Patreon. Patreon's still there. It's kind of just its own little entity. So they both have different perks for each other. Patreon, you also get a lot more perks as well. And that link is also in your description below as well. You've heard me talking about that for years now. I mean, I think I've had Patreon since 2019. So Healthy Panda Express. Oh, Panda Express is awesome. That is just great. Dad freaking loves Panda Express. I actually haven't had dinner now that y'all are mentioning it. I haven't had dinner, but I'm also trying to eat semi-cleanly, and we don't really have a lot of clean stuff that's here. So I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. But as the time gets later and later, I just may not end up eating tonight. But yeah, man, it's just been a crazy day. It's just been a crazy day. And I started a new workout plan today, and so running, push-ups, and sit-ups. If you're on Discord, you know what I'm talking about because I'm posting stuff. Yeah, it's not fun. It is my daughter's birthday, so we all went out. Hey, happy birthday. Tell your daughter I said happy birthday. Brian, I just had dinner. What'd you have for dinner? Now y'all are making me hungry. Pork sausages and baked potatoes. Y'all are really making me hungry. But I have y'all stationed or situated right here, so I really can't go up and even put a pizza in the oven. Because I'm here with you guys. And as you can tell, I'm in my pajamas because it's been a long day. It really has. It has been a long day. So, how has your all's day been? what have you all been up to today? Other than now listening to me rant. Today, well, yeah, Jeff, I know you worked like crazy. So you worked your butt off 10 hours. Mac and cheese. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty good. I might make a pot a little bit later. That actually sounds pretty good. J.A. Wild Music. Yo, what's up, bro? Do I know you? Only a few certain people call me bro. So I'm going to be real surprised if I know you. Actually, I'm not going to be surprised if I know you. No, I don't recognize your name. I think I know who you are. I don't know, but you pronounced my name correctly. J.A. Wild Music. Gotcha. Well, welcome. No, I don't think I know you. Sorry about that. Your picture there looked like somebody else that I knew. But welcome. How long have you been with the channel? Yeah, I call everyone bro. Hey, no worries whatsoever. Dutch potato secret, just chopping right now in chunks, add olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and rosemary, and shove them in the oven. I've been with this channel for like 3 months. Well, welcome. I'm gonna say welcome anyway because I don't think you have been in any of the live streams. So I'm gonna say welcome anyway because I don't know or I haven't seen you. So welcome. Now I'm gonna ask you this: what drove you to the channel? Like, how did you find the channel? I was asking somebody else this a little bit earlier. Um, you said minutes, not months. Oh, I didn't even notice it. I just kept on reading for like 3 minutes. Oh, I didn't even notice. I read 3 months, but I guess that's just me reading super fast. Um, But yeah, how did you find me? Everyone pretty much has their own different way of how they found me or how they found me and dad. But how did you find me? Now I'm curious. I'm always curious to see how my videos are going out, how my videos influence people, and everything like that. I mean, I had someone message me today who actually private messaged me on Facebook, and they were talking about a video that was from over a year ago. So I mean, stuff from over a year ago. People are still watching. People are still, you know, still commenting. I found your live stream by searching music and filtered by last hour, and then I saw the live stream. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's right, because I was under the music category at that point. Now I think I'm under education because it's where the channel's shifting to. But under music and filtered by the last hour, that's actually really cool. I did not know that, but it was actually, but it was being promoted, which was really cool. Being in a live stream, that the live stream was promoted. That was really cool, actually. Found it through your Queen reactions. Yeah, we did have quite a few of those. We did have quite a few Queen reactions, probably about 6 months for some of y'all that I'm J.A. Wild Music, that you may not have known. We did a Queen binge for like 6 months when I first started the channel back in July of 2019. God, that's weird to think about it. That's coming up on 2 years. My 2-year anniversary is coming up in July. Dang, that's weird. I was mostly attracted to the dad son vibe. Yeah, there really aren't that many dad son vibes or dad and son reaction channels out there. Whoops. And especially with dad being from growing up in the 60s and 70s and 80s and me growing up in the early 2000s, but being influenced by the 60s, 70s, and 80s, he can relate to it, or he could relate to it, from his experience. But I can relate to it, or I mean, I can't really relate to it, but I can relate to it, off of today's experiences and today's society. And I think we've talked about this before, um, that's where the good music uh, is when you can relate to it generation after generation after generation. When Dad was young and was graduating high school in 1976, he didn't think that the music that was going out then would still be played today and played in masses today. For instance, I'm going to use one of the number one songs of all time, and a lot of Queen fans, you all know this, Bohemian Rhapsody. I believe that was released in 1974 or 5, but still, even the people of 1974, 1975 didn't think at that point that all the way now in 2021, the song would still be, I think it has like 1 billion views on YouTube. Like, it's still like one of the top songs of all time. Okay, so 1975. Exactly. And some music is timeless. Exactly. And so I think that's something that allowed me and Dad um, to talk about, because the songs that he grew up with, I also grew up with because I was influenced by him, but I could also have this generation's, influence and twist around things. And, there were some videos where we didn't share the same opinions on it, and we made it very well known that we didn't share the same opinions on it, but that's kind of what made it interesting. And that's also what makes good songs, not only that they're timeless classics and that you can relate to it generation by generation by generation, but the fact that you can have multiple interpretations of the same song over and over and over again. You know, it was fun. It was fun. It was about a year and a half, and yeah, that was fun. We haven't done a reaction in about 3 to 4 weeks, I think. In about 3 to 4 weeks. Because I mean, if you haven't been following with the channel recently, which you probably have, but if you haven't been recently, I'm getting ready to leave for the United States Air Force. I'm leaving at the end of April. And so the channel is kind of turning in that direction. We've had a few military videos out, I think. How many military videos have we gone out? Damn, I've got so much stuff piled up. Let's see. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 military videos going out so far, and that's not even close to how many more are going to be going out. On top of, and all of the reaction fans, will know this, that we also have the actually no, I think I have talked about it with the moderators and on Discord maybe a few times, but we have something special for when I'm gone at basic for the reaction videos. I don't know if I'm going to reveal that just yet to some of you who may not know, but we've got something set up that I think y'all are really, really, really going to like. And it actually, funny thing is that, I mean, I had the idea for this, but a comment came about the new year, and they said, why don't you try doing blank? And I'm like, oh, well, how did you know that we were actually planning on doing that? So there's something out there for you for you people looking for the reactions that I think y'all are gonna like. Friday Night Lives are a blast. They certainly are. And again, I know this isn't, Friday night, but I'm glad that y'all are still here and still continue to come out and give some support. The Warning need to release their new album so you can react to some of it before you leave. Greg, I would love for The Warning to release their new album before I leave. That would be one of the things that I would actually pick up the camera and start filming reactions again is if their third album came out. I mean, I don't even know where the camera is. Oh, the camera is packed away in my travel bag right now. Yeah, the camera is packed away in my travel bag because I was filming yesterday, and as soon as I is it in the travel bag? No, it's not in the travel bag. It's right behind the travel bag. Um, but it's sitting over on the table over there. It was in the travel bag because I was filming yesterday. I was filming something yesterday. It's something that's going to be going out in the coming weeks. Um, but yeah, we haven't done a reaction in 4 weeks. But that's probably something that would get me back on the train is TW3. Where's Charlie on his checkpoint? His dad is actually upstairs. Number one, he's not feeling very well. Don't worry, it's nothing serious, but he's not feeling very well right now. Number two, it's late. It's like 9 o'clock, and he's like upstairs because he's like tired. Um, and yeah, so he's up in his room. Um, but he's doing all right. He's doing all right. He is. Pop-up streams are great. I mean, there have been a few pop-up streams where like nobody's come out, but there are some pop-up streams that like we've got like a gigantic turnout. I can tell you the first live stream that we had uh, after probably about two weeks. Probably about 2 weeks. You know, when I didn't have or when I anything going out, that first live stream back was awesome with a bunch of people. When you do them, when you do them at midnight, I was not at midnight. That was not at midnight. It was probably about 10 o'clock, but it was not at midnight. I was there. Yes, Leslie, you were there, and that was actually the live stream when it was super late at night. That was actually the live stream that we had the biggest batch of haters come through, and it was so bad. Like so bad when we had a big bunch of haters come through, and it's like, really, you've got nothing better to do at this hour at night. I should have known better not to do it at that hour at night. But man, oh man, oh man. Get well, get well, get well. Thank you. I will definitely let him know that. Like I said, it's nothing serious, but just enough that he can't be down right now. Plus, he didn't know I was going to do this anyway. Block, block, block. Yep. I think it was probably about 4 or 5 people I actually blocked that night. And and that's why we have moderators, so that you don't have to so that you wouldn't have to do that. That's why we've got moderators. The freaks come out at night. Yes, they really do. What we should do at one point, we should do a midnight live stream. Literally do a midnight live stream. Go from midnight to about 2 in the morning and just see who comes out. Like, that would be really, really funny. Because the most haters I've ever blocked in a live stream. Sorry, I can't talk tonight. In a matter of like an hour, not even that, on a live stream was 5. I want to see if I can beat that actually. So that might be an idea for the future, to actually do a midnight live stream and go from midnight until like 2 in the morning. But it's always after 12 when I come on, LOL. 12 o'clock here, Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure where you're at, but 12 o'clock here. Okay, I am a little bit freaky, but in a very innocent way. I would honestly not be surprised because of the things that I've said, or not the things I've said, for the things I've seen. I'm in the Netherlands. Gotcha. That'd be fun. My wrench would work double time. It probably would. And that would be the funny part. Like, in the entire time, we would probably have a counter. I would try to find out if I could have, like, a counter up in the corner or whatever of how many haters that we blocked. Like, I think that'd be so funny to keep track of how many haters. And I could, like, vlog some of it or something too and say, "Hey, we're literally doing this just to track and see how many haters come on." And my thing is, I don't even know why you hate. Like, you have nothing better to do with your time than to tell me I'm wrong or to tell me that I'm ugly or to tell me, that my family should get cancer and die, or whatever it is. You've got nothing better to do with your time than to do that. Like, really? I just don't get it. I wish I could. I almost wish I could talk to a hater to say, what the hell goes through your head? Like, why do you do this? Like, please explain to me the process behind this or the thought behind this, or I don't get it. I do not I do not get it. That ticked me off on that live stream. Jeff, you weren't on that live stream where I blocked 5 people. No, 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 you and Derry weren't on. There was a live stream where I think you blocked 2 people, but this was a live stream where you and Derry weren't on, where it was literally like me and Leslie and maybe 2 other people, and then a bunch of haters and a bunch of trolls. I'm somewhat related to a troll, but I am nice about it. How are you somewhat related to a troll? Like, how are you somewhat related to a troll? Some of us were flies. No, the one where you were doing the fundraising. Right, right, right. Okay, so you had a couple of people when you were on the live stream, but the night before, I was on my own live stream when Leslie was on there, and maybe like 1 or 2 other people, but the rest were all haters. That was when I blocked 5 haters in one night. I blocked 5 haters in one night. Some of us were flies for a long time. Yes, if you didn't know, a lot of the people that you will see in this chat were flies on the wall. We started calling them. Because they would be there and then they just wouldn't say anything. We always said, it's like we're talking to dead people or we're talking to ghosts, or whatever. And that's why when Leslie always comes in, she always puts a buzz on there because she's the fly on the wall. Those people have miserable lives. All I can think to do is make others miserable too. Yeah, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, somehow you making other people's lives miserable is gonna make yours less miserable. Really? You know how it feels to be miserable. So why do you proceed to try to make others' lives miserable? Really? I don't get it. Yeah, flies on the wall. Like, they're there, but they don't make themselves known. Y'all join Patreon because those calls go for hours. Yes, they do. Yes, 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 they do. Watchers, lurkers, flies on the wall. Exactly. Yes, our Patreon calls. We have a monthly Patreon call, and yeah, I think the average time for a Patreon call is about 3 hours. I think we've gone to last one we went 4 hours, but this one we go 3 hours, or the majority we go 3 hours. Am I a full-on troll or not a troll whatsoever? No, I don't consider you a troll. Trolls are those that purposely just make people think, why do you do the dumb stuff that you do? And why do you say these dumb comments and you proceed to, take them serious? Like, haters and trolls kind of go alongside each other. Yeah. Leslie was on the famous New Year's Eve live stream. Yep, was that a 4-hour live stream? That was a 4-hour live stream. Yep. Let's see. Went from 6. No, that was a 6-hour live stream. That was from 6 p.m. to midnight. That was a 6-hour live stream. Dear God. Oh man. It went by like an hour. Yes. Yes. Like it was an hour. It kind of felt like that. It kind of felt like that. Yeah, it did. I mean, we were on for 4. The time said 4, but we were, yeah, it didn't feel like it was 4 hours. That's why I always try to throw in something personal, something goofy, or somewhat of color to make it more personal. Right, right, right. Super Mario, what's up? What's up, Super Mario? Welcome to the party. Again, everyone, if you want to become a channel member, that link I will put in the comments, as well as I'm going to share out some other emojis, some custom emojis that you can get. For becoming a channel member, which that link is again in your description below. And not only do you get access to these super cool emojis that you can put out, but you also get the, oh, what do you call them? The loyalty badges for however many months you've been a member. You also get the exclusive perk of being able to be in members only live streams. And you also get to be able to be in members only chats when they happen. You get those emojis, and you get, what else do you get for being a channel member? You get bragging rights for being a channel member. Yes, you do. So if I could show you the loyalty badges, I would. If you go to the join section, you'll see the loyalty badges, and you'll see all the emojis and everything. There's enlisted, officer, no, airman, sergeant, and colonel. Those are the 3. Those are the 3 tiers that you can go for. I want the Charlie one. Leslie, unfortunately, that is only for the channel members. But I know you want the Charlie one. But unfortunately, that's only for channel members. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Yep, absolutely smash that like button. It really helps me out. Really, really, really appreciate it. I always speak my mind. Just sometimes I think weird things. I think we all do. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you? I am doing all right. It has just been a long, long day. A lot of things happening behind the scenes. Y'all, I was telling this to everyone earlier. Y'all only see one video a week, but there's so much more going on behind the scenes that y'all don't even know about. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's cray cray. Man, oh man, oh man. Air Force documentation stuff, fitness documentation stuff. Yeah, the channel membership, that took 72 hours, if not more than that, to put together. Like, it's a lot. And then getting stuff reviewed and approved, and we're looking at new merchandise stuff, or at least I'm looking at new merchandise stuff, which, if you haven't already, check out the merchandise. That link is in your description below as well. Because we've got shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got mugs, face masks, gaiters, stainless steel mugs, stainless steel, what are they called? Tumblers. Yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff on there. In an assortment of different colors. We've got the regular, the bass player logo that is the channel logo, and we also have it in black and gold, which is really cool. So yeah. Do you have cat shirts? I do not have cat shirts because Teespring does not allow me to have cat shirts. However, you can buy a regular size t-shirt and get one for vanilla, and then you just have two, but you can get it for vanilla. No shot glasses. I do not have shot glasses. That'd be funny, but I do not have shot glasses. Love my black and gold mug. Design is dope. The design is very dope. I am really, really, really happy that those came out good, because I have not had the best experience myself personally ordering stuff from Teespring, but everything that's gone out to all you guys are awesome. Maybe you could put on an obscure Queen song and let people guess. I actually can't play anything by Queen on the live streams because I've gotten in trouble for that before and copyrighted, and streams have gotten shut down, and it's not good. I even had just the record player playing in the background, and it got copyrighted, and the stream is then non-monetizable. So yeah, not good at all. So unfortunately, I can't do that. Triple shoots? Yeah, sorry. That's a fist shot. But yep. A lot of stuff in the works. I'm probably only going to be on here for about an hour, because then I'm going to try to get something to eat, even though it's super late. I probably shouldn't eat and then go to bed, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I got more footage to edit. I got more videos to edit. Y'all gonna be thanking me. And I'm setting stuff up for when I'm gone, and videos can just roll once, going on twice a week. Yeah, a lot crazy stuff. But if you want to stay connected, that Discord link is down in your description. I urge you to get onto Discord, because if you don't, you're missing out on the most current and up-to-date information, because that's where I update almost anybody, is on Discord. So if you want to get in contact with me, Discord, Instagram, Facebook are the three places to get in contact with me. Three best places to get in contact with me. You can also email me, but those I might be a little bit behind on. But Instagram, Discord, Patreon, and Facebook. 4. Hey, hot sauce. I was at the mall today and a Queen song was playing in one of the stores. Brian, that is awesome. I love it when that happens. And you're like, oh, I know that song. Oh, I know them. I know that song. I know who's singing that. That's awesome. When I worked at the car dealership a few months back, I would be the one that would be, cleaning the cars and everything. And I pulled the car into the bay, and I can't remember what song it was that was playing on the radio. But it was a Queen song, and I'm like, oh God, I know this song. I reacted to that song, and yeah. Weird dreams are coming. What? Weird dreams are coming when you eat before bed. I've had a lot of weird dreams though, so we'll see about that. Any of the warning, LOL. I haven't experienced any of the warning in public yet, but we'll see what happens. That's like all I play on my playlist right now. As well, if I want like a rock playlist, they're in that playlist, and they just go, and I'll just listen to them on repeat. How are the subs going? Subs are doing all right right now. We are at, let's see, current number, drum roll. We're at 4,851. We're at 4,851. So we're going. They're coming. But I'm branching out of that reaction video, genre and into the military genre. So we're going to be going to a lot more, we're going to be breaking into a completely new genre, and a completely new niche. So have you done a lot of Guns N' Roses reactions? How long have you been with us? Because we've done 0 Guns N' Roses reactions. I mean, we've done 0 Guns N' Roses reactions if you've been with us for a while. And they've just, no. I don't even have to look at our catalog here. We've done 0. Zero, nada, cero. We've done 0 Guns N' Roses reactions. And we may do them in the future. We may not. I don't know. Right now, I'm focused on the military stuff because that's where my life is headed right now. And the setup over in the kitchen is torn down. It's not torn down, but like the record players put away, the crates put away for the records, for Dad's records, the ring lights behind me, obviously, computers right here, other computers sitting over here on my footlocker, and yeah, they're not, no more reactions are in there. Like, we're done with the reactions in there, in the kitchen. So one of these days I'm going to have to do a house tour for you guys so that y'all can see, where everything is. If you watched one of my, no, that's actually something that I might put out on, Patreon or on members only videos, since I can do that, is show you guys the Outer Banks videos from 2020 that were actually really cool, that actually show a decent portion of this downstairs of our house, and how the majority of stuff connect. It's still not a house tour, but you get to see more of in this room and how it connects into the next room. But I might do a house tour. We'll see what happens. There's really not, it's a townhome, so there's really not much to show. But yeah. Maybe play it on a guitar? No, sorry. I'm not good at guitar. I'm not good at guitar. I'm not. I feel you, Jeff. Gonna have to find a new moderator job. Guys, please don't. Please don't. Dude, artists and USAF people eat late. Yeah. Even though in basic, I think wake up call is 0500, which is 5 a.m., and lights out is 2100. So you wake up early and you go to bed early. So I won't be staying up late in basic. In tech school, I think I have to be, my curfew back to my dorms, I believe, is 9:30 or 10, so 21:30 or 2200 hours. But once I get, to my first duty station and I get in the dorms there, or the barracks there, whatever you want to call them, on base housing, essentially, there's no curfew, because whatever I do outside of work is whatever I do outside of work, as long as it's nothing illegal. Saw the backyard in a live stream. Yep, that would have been the 4th of July live stream that kept getting taken down because YouTube thought the fireworks in the background were bullets and gunshots. So, which very well could have been, but they were fireworks. Yeah. Every day for me, 0500. Goodness freaking gracious. My alarm is set for probably about 8 a.m. every day, and I get up at probably 10:30 or 11. So the alarm goes off. I turn it off. I go to bed. I go back to bed. 4:30 for me. Is that Tuesday through Friday? Why do you wake up at 4:30 in the morning? Please don't tell me that's when you get up to get ready to go to work. Ugh, that is gross. 3 a.m. for me? Guys, y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. You're making me look like it's really sleeping in. Ugh. One thing that I will give you an insider scoop on actually is yeah, Derek does get Mondays off. One thing I will give you an insider scoop on is that next Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm actually going back up to the MEP station that I haven't been to since September of 2019, due to some contract stuff that I have to go get settled out. And I'm going to be filming the whole thing, but I'm going to be at the hotel on Tuesday night, and then Wednesday morning, I think wake up call is 0400, and we have to be at MEPS at 0500. 0530. So that's gonna hurt. Yeah, when I was a route driver, I used to get up at 2:30 every day. Y'all are freaking nuts. Jesus Christ. I think, let's see, the earliest I've woken up in the morning. I woke up at I woke up at 5 on a bunch of given days because I had to drive 2 hours to get to some place like every other weekend, and got there at like 7. And then I think when I went to the airport a couple of times, I had to wake up at 4 to 4:30 because the airport's an hour to an hour and a half away. So I got to the airport at 6, and then security didn't open until security was already open, but I got there at 6 for my flight that was at like 7:30 to 8. So those mornings always hurt when I have to go to the airport for whatever reason. Yeah, y'all are just nuts. But yep, I'm gonna be headed back up to MEPS next Wednesday, and we'll see what happens with that one. It shouldn't be too terrible. I'm not going to get into grainy details about it because you're all gonna have to wait until the video is out, which I don't know when that video is gonna come out, to be honest, because we already have a video going out every Monday until like May right now. So I don't know when that video will actually come out. Sorry, I'm lagging again. I'll switch browsers. Hey, I couldn't tell that you were lagging, so it's okay. I could not tell. Oh, and if the boys woke me up, the look on their face, I would not want to wake you up, Jeff. I would not want to wake you up in the morning. You are, no offense, you are one person that I would never want to wake up in the morning. Like that would be like poking the bear, quite literally, like poking the bear. So yeah, I would not want to do that ever. Ugh. It's just weird to think about how many days out am I? 36 days out. 36 days out till leaving. I've got what's called the Delay Entry Program app on my phone. And yeah, 36 days until BMT, 87 days until the tentative graduation date. Right now it's 68 degrees at Lackland Air Force Base. 36 days. Did anyone see Zack Snyder's Justice League? No. I had a couple of guys in my Discord chat talking about it, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna nod my head and say yes and pretend I know what you're talking about. Because Justice League is like nada. I think the last DC movie I watched was the first Wonder Woman. That's like the only DC movie I've watched. I've watched like every Marvel movie like 15 times, except for The Incredible Hulk, because I was like, crap. But other than that, I've watched like every Marvel movie like 15 times, but I have like never I haven't watched a DC movie other than the original or the first Wonder Woman that came out, which was probably what 4 years ago. Like that's like oh god, was Suicide Squad. I think Suicide Squad was a DC movie too. That's probably one of my favorite DC movies is Suicide Squad. Like I just love it. But I think that's been about it. Like, and Batman Begins is on Netflix, and I watched that like so long ago. So we'll see where that goes. I know there are a couple of Batman movies on Netflix. I don't know which ones they are. Marvel. Why are you giving that like a straight face? Like, come on. Let's see. Batman. Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. I have watched Batman Begins. I did, but I watched that like 5 years ago at least, and I've never seen The Dark Knight. No, so DC's just like not for me. But y'all also haven't had a string of good movies. Like Marvel like kills every movie that goes out. Like they kill it. DC, y'all have like one good movie every 4 or 5 years. Like you don't have bangers coming out every single year. You have one like out like every 4 or 5 years. And it's like, hey, DC did something great again. Quiet, nothing. 4 or 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years go by. Hey, DC did something exciting again. Quiet. Like there's like y'all don't have like a banger every single year. Like when the MCU was like in its prime, every year, the beginning of May, there was a movie. Every year, beginning of May. That's what we always used to take Ryan to for his birthdays. It would be like, sorry, Ryan, you're not getting a present. You're going to see the Marvel movie. And he'd be like, okay, fine, that's fine. Because it'd be every year on his birthday weekend. Marvel has to have a lot because they're easily forgotten. No. And Marvel does not copy DC. Stan Lee's been doing Marvel for, well, number one, Stan Lee passed away in 2018. But he was doing Marvel in the 50s and 60s. I think it was before DC. Like, I don't think DC came first. In fact, I highly doubt that DC came first. Okay, I'm sorry. DC came first, but Marvel stole the show. So DC started as National Allied Comics in 1934. So DC itself was not in 1934. Turned into DC and published the first comics that introduced the world to Superman in 1938. A year later, Batman was introduced. Marvel, which initially started Marvel, published the first comics in 1939, introducing the Human Torch and Namor. So technically, National Allied Comics started first, which then turned into DC, but DC was not original. Marvel was original and came out in 1939. So sorry, I'm gonna nitpick this, and we're gonna get into a fight over this just because I'm not. Uh-uh. Justice League was created 30 years before the Avengers. Be that as it may, Human Torch was in 1939, way before the Avengers, but it was still Marvel. You can't take all of Marvel and just put it with the Avengers, because the Avengers were formed in, yeah, like 30 years after whatever Justice League. But Marvel had the Human Torch, which is Marvel, like Fantastic Four, which the original Fantastic Four is like my favorite. Marvel is better than DC movies. DC does better with TV. Show me a TV show. Show me a DC TV show that's still on. Like, come on. I feel like I'm arguing with my sons again. Well, your sons are right. If they're on the Team Marvel side, your sons are right. But Marvel is better than DC in movies. Yes, they very much are. And I've already made that case. Let's ask Patton Oswalt. He is a comic nerd god. Well, if you want to get him on here within the next 4 minutes, which I don't think you will, but if you want to get him on here within the next 4 minutes, yeah, we can talk to him about it. But y'all ain't changing my mind that DC's better than Marvel. Y'all ain't changing my mind. This is just fun, though. And I get to argue with you guys. How's the weather, Derry? How is the weather? Also, guys, I'm going to put it out there again. Make sure to join us on Discord if you aren't already. I can't stress that enough. That link is in your description below. Patreon, link is in the description below. We are actually going to be having some interesting things coming out on there soon. So join on Discord, join on Patreon, join as a channel member. That is the newest link in your description. And that will be in the links of all the descriptions moving forward is that channel membership link. And it's in your description right now. And it is super, super, super cool. I mean, like, if you know how Derry and Jeff have that wrench next to their name, you'll have the loyalty badge next to your name. You'll have the loyalty badge next to your name and get access to members only chats, members only live streams, and members only emojis. So, and you get like members only community posts. You get members only a lot of stuff. So make sure to join the channel as a member, and you get bragging rights for being a channel member. So if you want to go above and beyond, become a channel member or join us on Patreon. But if you want the exclusive perks during the live stream, especially during the live stream, become a channel member, because they are really, really, really cool perks. I mean, like, and you always get to stand out. Because like when I'm a channel member on a couple of my channels that I follow, my name is in green, and so it automatically stands out from all the other comments there. And I have my 6-month loyalty badge on there, and you get the Charlie emoji, and you get my face, which, I mean, who the hell cares about my face? But and you get my face, and you get the Charlie emoji, and you get the Air Force and the Army emoji too. So you get a lot of stuff. You get a lot of stuff for becoming a channel member. And there, let's see, you have the enlisted. No, hold on. I'm trying to remember, because let's see. You have airman, sergeant, and colonel. That's what you have. You have airman, sergeant, and colonel. So enlisted officer and top secret, that's one of the channels that I follow. But airman, sergeant, colonel are the three membership tiers that are the three memberships that are available to you right now in your description below. Click on that link, become a channel member. Yes, Leslie, we know you stand out anyway, but if you want to stand out even more, become a channel member or join us on Patreon. I urge you to join us on Patreon, become a channel member, or on Discord. I really do, because you are missing out. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here because it has been. Share with your friends to come join us. Absolutely. Thank you, Jeff. Make sure to like the video or like the live stream. Share the channel out, share a video out, comment on whatever. But make sure to share the channel out, share a video out, share your favorite video out, whatever it is from the channel. Yeah, I love talking to you guys. You give me a break away from everything else. But I do have to get going. Can we get a dairy emoji? Can we get a DAS emoji? We could get a dairy emoji, but I actually have the emojis locked out right now. We have to get at least 2 new channel members to have the option to get new emojis. So the dairy emoji could be there. The DAS emoji could be there. Could be. If y'all want to make that happen, Terry, we're kind of putting you on the spot here. But if y'all want to make that happen, become a channel member and you could get a DAS emoji, dairy emoji. But anyway, guys, yep, I gotta get going. So hope y'all enjoyed and join us on Patreon, Discord, and become a channel member. And I will catch y'all later. Later, guys.